Hey guys, today I am doing a quick tour of all of my Birdtober mini paintings. If you don't know what Birdtober is, it is a daily art challenge happening in October, and each day you do a piece of art based on the prompt for the day, and all the prompts are, as the name suggests, about birds. There were many prompt lists available and I was following the one by Kyla Fiskbirds on Instagram. I'll leave a link to it in the description. I really liked the variety of prompts in this one, and my friend Brie followed the same one. And she just did a full flip through of all of her Birdtobers. So please go check her video out, it will be in the description. Okay, let's finally get to the actual flip through. I can talk more random stuff while we are at it. So I was using this cute purple sketchbook by Royal Talents. I wanted to use something tiny so I would not get under pressure of creating something big and elaborate every day. And this one seemed a perfect fit. It is square, 12 by 12 centimeters. It has 80 pages, which is more than enough, and I love the color. The first prompt was the last bird you saw, and I was just at the pet store and they had those cute little canaries, so I tried to paint one. And guys, I had no idea what I actually got into. The first day is important because you basically need to figure out everything. What medium to use, how to actually draw a bird, and how to approach this whole thing. And I am quite glad I decided to paint only on one side, because it makes filming flip through quite easy and less all over the place. So this was day 1. Prompt for day 2 was blue. I did an eastern bluebird, and I have to say this one is still one of my favorites. The layering is already better, and I think the pop of red makes it so nice to look at. Whole preparation part, looking for references and interesting facts about those birds, was a mess, guys. Because my native language is Slovak and the prompt list is in English, I was constantly confused between names and terminology, and I ended up writing both English and Slovak names for all of the birds. Day 3, woodpecker. I chose this great spotted woodpecker just because I like the reference. The white of the snow contrasts nicely with the red spots on woodpecker, and I am quite happy with this one too. I really like the color palette. Day 4, swamp or marsh bird. This is male red-winged blackbird. These are sexually dimorphing, meaning the male is all black with red and yellow parts, while female is just a dark brown. It was a challenge to draw a blackbird, but I think the blue tones in the black made all the difference. Day 5, locally threatened bird. It is house sparrow. It has been one of the most common birds here in Slovakia, but its population has declined rapidly in the past years. I chose more muted color palette here, so the yellow would stand out. Day 6, cavity nester. I did so much research for this one and I settled on the tree swallow. It's so cute and round. I took more time on the wood stump here, and I definitely took a risk with this bright green background. Day 7 was free choice, so I chose duck because duck. This is a very common mallard duck and I had such a hard time, especially with that something in the water. It was just not coming out nicely, so I kind of gave up. Day 8, mimic bird. Another muted and restricted color palette for northern mockingbird. These birds mock, hence the name, calls of other birds as well as other animals and even inanimate objects. They can sound like a jay, cardinal or even a car alarm. I did look up the actual sounds and it's really interesting. Day 9 was for a yellow bird. I went for Western Tanager. While I am not happy with the actual painting of the bird, I am happy with the branch. I just slapped all colors there and it somehow looks okay. Baby birds for day 10. I was struggling so much here. I just googled baby birds and referenced one of the first pictures I saw. I have no idea what these are, so if you by any chance recognize them, please let me know in the comments below. 11 was for ocean bird and I had to go with puffin, of course. Interesting fact, puffin's beak changes color during the year. It has a dull grey color in winter, but in spring it turns out orange. I learned a lot about the birds during this challenge because we were encouraged to write down some facts or something interesting about the painted birds so everyone could learn something new. I did look up information on each one and I did write something down almost every day in my Instagram posts. Sword-billed hummingbird for day 12 and prompt was unique beak. This is the only bird with beak longer than its body and it looks nothing like what I painted here. I think I struggled the most with this one. Next one was forest bird and I went with Eurasian pygmy owl, the smallest owl in Europe. I was charmed by the amount of its derpy pictures while I was looking for reference. Just Google it guys, it is worth it. 14 was another free choice. This is black-necked stilt and I had no idea this bird existed until my friend Brie, who I mentioned in the beginning, painted this one for her first free choice and I loved it so much I did my own version. 15 was red bird. The obvious choice was northern cardinal because it is very red. 16 was bird with forked tail. I had many adapts for this one and I painted the fork-tailed flycatcher in the end and I am quite happy with how it turned out. 17 was extinct bird. I was not sure which one to paint here and I was considering a dodo bird, but I had a feeling everybody would paint it, so I went with Labrador duck instead. It was not a widespread species even at the time of its discovery, and unlike many extinct birds, the Labrador duck does not appear to have been directly hunted out of existence. It was considered to have an unpleasant taste and its meat spoiled quickly, so it was not sought much by hunters. Regent parrot for day 18. I was so not in mood for painting parrots, but here it is. 19 was coastal or shoreline birds. I did the piping plover and I also spent more time on the background here. Day 20 was predatory bird and I did one of the fastest animals on the planet, peregrine falcon. Iridescent common grackle for day 21. I was quite scared of painting this one, but when I applied metallic watercolors in the end, it turned out pretty nice. Just 10 more guys, it's so difficult to talk so much. Day 22 was for painting birds in flight. The whole paint everyday thing was really stressing me out and I was too tired, so I wanted to do something very quick and I opted for a barn swallow, thinking it might be easier. Did not account for all those feathers. For day 23 there is indigo bunting. I chose this one because of its beautiful blue colors in all of the pictures, and then I learned indigo buntings are actually black. Diffraction of light through their feathers makes them look blue. How cool is that? Another free choice for day 24 and I was quite tired, so I went with simple flamingo. Colorful lilac-breasted roller for day 25. It has so many colors and together with rooster it is the national bird of Kenya. 26 is Western Crowned Pigeon, and this is the only close-up painting. I really wanted to get more details on this amazing crown. Brambling as our winter visitor for day 27. By this point I was counting down to the last day and summoning my last strength. In the beginning I did not think I would be able to finish all 31 paintings, and here I was already on day 27. White wagtail for day 28, and this is my favorite painting from the whole challenge. I did use only black, white and olive acrylic gouache here. It is all moody and dark with the white wagtail standing proud, and there is also lots of details. I think it's the combination of all the things that makes me like it so much. Grey crowned crane for day 29. I painted the legs a little funny, but apart from that I think it's nice. Second to last is Egyptian vulture. I like how it looks a bit unusual compared to other vultures. Drumroll please, the last one, long-eared owl. I was hoping there would be an owl prompt and I got one. There was some struggle with all the feathers and I spent a lot of time on it, but I was just so happy it was the last one and that I made it through. Each painting is done with acrylic gouache and they took me from 30 to 50 minutes, and I spent forever looking for references and reading through all the information. And on top of that I made a short process video for each one, so the whole month was constant battle with time and exhaustion. But I made it and I am so happy I did. There is Instagram post for each one and I tried to put some interesting facts there also. You can find process videos here on YouTube in short section, and they are all on TikTok too. There will be links in the description below. This was a long video, and if you are still here, thank you so much. Have an amazing rest of your day. See you next time. Bye.